In Washington today, talk focused on the Maryland father mistakenly deported to El Salvador. But what also got our attention was the answer to a question about Canada. CTV's Washington Bureau Chief Joy Malbon joins us. Okay, Joy, let's start with what the White House press secretary had to say when she was asked about Donald Trump's position on Canada.
You know, Sandy, the president has said a lot about Canada, especially as this nasty trade war plays out. A few weeks ago, though, it seemed that Donald Trump was showing us some respect, even referring to Mark Carney as prime minister. No derogatory remarks. But as the press secretary confirmed today, Trump still dreams of annexing Canada. Here's the press secretary.
The president still maintains his position on Canada. The United States has been subsidizing Canada's national defense, and he believes that Canadians would benefit greatly from becoming the 51st state of the United States of America. As for autos and auto parts, I don't have anything to read out for you there, but I think the point the president was making is flexibility, and he has flexibility when it comes to negotiations and talks.
So flexibility, Joy, let's pick up on that, because talk to us about the case of the man mistakenly sent to a prison in El Salvador. Is the White House flexible or still defiant about sending him away?
Very much defiant. The White House is in a standoff with the courts right now, and this is testing the limits of Donald Trump's presidential power. There's this gentleman, Kilmar Abrego Garcia. He is at the center of this fight. Now, the Trump administration admitted that they deported the Maryland father to an El Salvador prison by mistake. Now, Garcia has not been convicted of a crime there or here, and the Supreme Court ordered the White House to facilitate his return. They have not done so, and yesterday, the Salvadorian president said he doesn't have the power to return him either. Now, a court hearing today, a district court judge actually scolded the Justice Department lawyers for doing, quote, nothing to bring Garcia back. And it's also weighing contempt charges against the Trump administration. But the White House, they see it differently. Take a listen.
Abrego Garcia was a foreign terrorist. He is an MS-13 gang member. He was engaged in human trafficking. He illegally came into our country. And so deporting him back to El Salvador was always going to be the end result. There is never going to be a world in which this is an individual who's going to live a peaceful life in Maryland.
Sandy, the Trump administration is digging into its hardline deportation policy.